Folks, if it's not in this book, you must stand up against it. No clapping, please.
Everything that you need to know to be saved is clearly stated in the Bible. Everything you need to know to follow the will of God is clearly stated in this book.
Oh God, I want those that are saved to stop looking around them at a cultural Christianity that you hate and will spew out of your mouth, and that they will look at the Word of God and say, I will follow Jesus.
You take one step off of sola scriptura and you have put your foot on a theological banana peel. You are on a slippery slope. It is inevitable. You are headed down, down, down until you crash at the bottom.
The false peace has been given to them that they can live in their sins. That those 100,000 people have not been given the full gospel of Jesus Christ, has not been preached fully. If the claims of the cross have not been laid there, and if they've been coddled and comforted in their sins, that 100,000 have been made twice a child of hell.
For you, beloved, my question for you, little child, you could be my children. And I pray someday when my little boy grows that there'll be a preacher who'll stand before him and say, enough of this! Let's get down. What does the Word of God say? How does your life stand in front of that blazing fire, which is the holiness of God? On that final day, beloved, precious little girl, beloved, precious young man, on that final day, will your confession hold true?
We're not just dogmatic about it, we're bulldogmatic about it.
Hey everyone, this is Mark Ryan coming at you with kind of an impromptu live stream. So, today's a busy day for me. I woke up 8 o'clock, started work, right around there. And, worked until like 1:30 or so till I started working on a train. And so I was working on a train from 2 o'clock or so until, about 30 minutes ago or so. I just got home from doing that. In fact, I might play a short video clip of doing that. I do that like 2 or 3 times a month. And, lo and behold, I'm on the train and hey, there's a live stream. You guys probably know what live stream I'm referring to. The live stream starts 6:30 my time. And that's about the time that I get my lunch break on the train. I help out on I don't want to name the train or anything. You'll probably see it in the video though. And so I jump on, I see, hey, there's a live stream going on, and I see a fake Montana Viking account on that live stream, just really stirring up, the comment section, saying stuff I'd never say in a million years. And so I just want to go on record, hey, that wasn't me. And when I saw that account, I jumped on and said, hey, that's not me. That's a fake Montana Viking account. And so hopefully, that count gets removed. Let me just go on record. I will not be on Saiko Woods live streams, making comments on his live streams. I will not be doing that. If there's an account making, statements on Saiko Woods live streams, that says Montana Viking, it is a fake account. It is. And if I decide to go and chat on his live stream, I don't know why I do that. I'll let you know. I'll make a statement or, you'll know that it's me. So, it's disappointing to see someone name themselves Montana Viking, bear false witness, really, you know, disguise themselves as me, change their name Montana Viking, steal the picture, all that kind of stuff. Make comments there. And Pokemon Smith said this, hey, I was wondering why you were more aggressive than when you hit a cow. So yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I think the live stream got put on unlisted or private. I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it anymore. Because I was going to bring up, you know, even the what would you call it? The comments that Montana Viking made on the live stream. Again, it wasn't me. I didn't watch any of the live stream. I mean, I jumped in for 2 minutes while I was eating prime rib, zero volume on because there's other people there and stuff. But you know, hey, I was having more fun than folks in the live stream, to be honest. Yes, it was fake, and Saiko knows it was fake. Okay, and hopefully they were honest and said, hey, that's not the real Montana Viking and stuff, because it wasn't. And again, the only comments I made during that live stream were pretty much, hey, that Montana Viking is fake. I think I said like 2 or 3 times, and then I left because I had to finish my prime rib and get going. Yes, it was fake, and Saiko knows it's fake. Okay. So yeah, there was that. You know, the last 2 years I've been working on a train. I do that Saturdays, usually. Sometimes it's different days for different, you know, things. But yeah, we have 200 and some people will come on the train. We serve them prime rib. Well, first we serve salads, then prime rib, and then dessert. Cheesecake, red velvet cake, chocolate lava cake, triple chocolate mousse cake, you know, cheesecake, kind of thing. Reese's peanut butter, key lime pie, you know, and a lot less things since the you know, the sickness hit, because there's more shortage and stuff. It used to be, you know, probably 15 different desserts. Probably more like 12. I could show a video of, you know, me on the train and stuff. Actually, I think I'll do that. Just, it was fun. I get paid to work on a train, and you know, I've served people prime rib, but then they feed us prime rib and dessert, and they're really gracious. It's a just amazing job that I really enjoy. I want to throw that on real quick, actually. I should click play. Where's the play button? Oh, the play button's over here. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so that's just a short video clip of me on the train today. Took that kind of after I saw the fake Montana Viking account, and all that. But it's a blast working on there. And you meet people from all over. Because, well, okay, let me just bring this in. And we're not even talking about, you know, Saiko's live stream, because I have no idea what they talked about. Really had a better time doing what I was doing. But years and years and years ago, right? Broken Arrow. Never seen the movie. I think it's rated R. I think Tom Cruise in that. I don't know. Some Hollywood people were in it, and they filmed part of it on the train, where guys, I think, jumping off the train near a trestle or something like that. Never even seen the movie. Well, then it's a big deal, because then you have Hollywood involved in my hometown, and nothing like that ever happens, right? That was a long time ago. Well, Food Network did a show on the, you know, about the train, hey, weird places to eat or something, and they do, I think, like, they rate them 1, 2, and 3, you know, if I remember right. And hey, we were number 1. And after Food Network did a show on it, then we've been sold out every single year, I believe, since that, except for, you know, during the sickness year, because people lost their minds, and, you know, we only had 1 train that year, I think. So, you know, all that to say, I have no idea what happened in, you know, Saiko's live stream, but and I have no idea how long the fake Montana Viking was in there. I have no idea what he even said. It's unlisted now, and so I don't know a lot of stuff there. I think he took the video down. I don't know what happened to the video. I don't even know that's worth watching too much, to be honest, because it probably goes something like, hey, Saiko, you've sinned. And Saiko probably saying, no, I've never sinned ever. These last several videos that he's made, which is pretty, whoa. I don't think any believer should defend Saiko Wood's behavior there. And for any, if you're a believer, if you're a YouTuber, if you're part of his just following, you know, do not, if you love Saiko, don't excuse his behavior, his sinful behavior. If you love him, if you know, just want to go along with the crowd, not call out sin in his behavior. Maybe you aren't familiar with some of the racial slurs, different things that he's been throwing around. Well, that's probably a good thing. Just stay clear of it, stay away from it. His channel is really based on drama and entertainment, where you just mix those things together, and you know, not too edifying, I would think. You know, go do something more important. Go work on a train. Go, you know, I don't know, rope some cows or something. You know, Montana here, right? Go climb go climb, rock climbing. Do more important stuff, especially before winter hits. Montana, our winters get pretty harsh. And so, you know, if I want to do stuff, I have to do it now before it gets just, pretty bad. Love agenda. You know, quick question for you, because you were there, you know, and folks in the comment section, hey, maybe you were there at the live stream today. Hey, how long was the fake Montana Viking account there? Because again, I post like 2 or 3 comments basically saying, hey, that Montana Viking account is fake. That's not me. That's not me. How long was the fake Montana there? How did the live stream go? Those kind of things, you know, let me know. Fake Montana was caught pretty quick. I don't think you need to respond other than shutting down who stole your account. But you know, they didn't steal my account. I reported it, you know, for being fake. I don't know what you click the options. I don't know if I put scam misinformation, I think. But it sounds like they, you know, got on top of that, or he left or something, who knows. But again, that was not me in the chat section saying whatever he said. I don't even remember what he said, to be honest. I can't really tell who's bashing hard though. Yeah, I don't know. When does the winter start up there, sir? Yeah. So normal, it used to be when I was a kid, hey, we'd always have snow for Christmas. And lately, you know, in my hometown, we've had less snow. We used to be like the snow hole, Montana. And Montana's slowly, I mean, a lot of states are just slowly turning drier. When I was a kid, I could remember snow being as tall as I was, you know, earlier in the year even. And now sometimes, a few times we've had kind of a brown Christmas or snow on Christmas, actually. And so, you know, pray for Montana that we would get more snow. Our fire season wasn't too bad this year, but the last week or so we wake up and there's just smoke. You know, the weather app will say unhealthy air conditions, you know. And so we got some rain recently, but we're trying to get out of our fire season. I should show some video sometime, because last year the mountains in Montana, or right next to my hometown, they caught on fire. And you could go and drive your car to a certain place and just watch the mountain go up in flames. And it was incredible to watch. It's tragic because you have, you know, that the fire burning down really not a lot of homes, because it's mostly ranch, you know, ranchers' land and everything. But then it burns down their fences, their cows get out, or their cows die, and, you know, different things like that. But yeah. So, and then folks, I'm guessing too that the video got put on private, maybe deleted it, maybe put on private or unlisted. I don't know, but I can't find it. And really, at the end of the day, I don't know that anything really matters. I didn't know if the fake Montana Viking was in there for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever, you know, saying their fake things or whatever. But again, that's not me. You will not find me on Saiko Wood's live streams in the chat section. You know, their chat section, you know, Proverbs 17:11, he is abusive towards believers, you know. That's fairly well documented. And, you know, if you know what's going on, you just know it. You know, strangely enough, I think I blocked one people. You block all the fake, you know, adult channels that, you know, spam stuff. You block all those. But I think Proverbs 17:11 is the only account that I've ever blocked on YouTube. I think I'd have to put an asterisk there. But that's because he left some very abusive comments. This was months and months ago. And those abusive comments were before the newer abusive comments. And I don't know if he's still a moderator, or leader on Saiko's channel. But you'd think that people would have enough discernment not to have someone like Proverbs 17:11 as a leader on their channel is what I want to throw in there as well. I heard what Corey Miner joined the live stream. Senor Conrad joined it. Some other folks. Rob was on it, of course. I don't know how it went in the comment section. If you watched it, you could let me know. But really, that really the whole point of the video was just going on the record. Hey, that was fake, and yeah, fake Montana Viking was giving out Viking University tuitions. Yeah, maybe he'll mill out. I probably have to go watch all this, because he's probably going to start a fake Montana Viking University. He'll probably start selling fake Doctor of Viking and all things Viking degrees, and maybe he'll sell them for $20 or $40, who knows? But again, just make sure that you watch out for this kind of stuff. So, and Phil Cole Joe, oh yeah, 3% discount for Montana for University. Yeah, if you have a beard, we could do scholarships for bearded folks. Yeah, that doesn't sound discriminatory or anything, right? But that was a fun video to make. A lot of times, hey, what guides what kind of videos and content that I put on the channel? I mean, I have a heart for sermon jams, heart for preaching. So that guides a lot of it. And then, a lot of the other times it's just, hey, let's go have a good time. Let's have some fun, good, clean Christian fun that, honors and glorifies God. And so that's kind of one of the guiding forces behind the channel. So I don't really see, maybe Pocahontas Smith here. Yes, he was almost got people really going, but the moderator said, don't talk to him. It's fake. And then I think he was blocked because he was gone. Good. So, hey, I'm grateful that they, took care of that and all that. And I wonder who did it, and it sounds, honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't go do that. I wouldn't go create some fake, Saiko account or smart, whatever account. Have I done stuff like that in the past? There was a game I used to play, and this was how many years ago? About 10 years ago, 8 or 10 years ago. It was the Lord of the Rings Battle of Middle Earth game. And it was pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Wild, Wild West, as far as just enforcing the rules and everything. Is a game you play on your phone. And in the chat section, you had your global chat and then your alliance chat. I would change my name to like administrator, Gandalf or something like that, or moderator, administrator, I think, and pretend to be like the admins of the game and stuff. It was really fun. Then I got banned, but it was pretty funny. I think people got a nice laugh out of it. I got a nice laugh out of it, but probably shouldn't do stuff like that. Is that bearing false witness? Probably, but it's kind of fun. And, I don't appreciate people stealing Montana Viking, stealing my picture, I guess. Really easy to do, and perhaps you've been on Facebook long enough, what'll happen on Facebook from time to time where people steal all your pictures. They'll steal your profile pictures, your other pictures, and then they'll create an entirely fake Facebook account. And then try to scam people or do whatever they do based off that. And so, I've had that happen. I think I've had that happen before. I don't know. Or I've known other people that's happened too. But I put everything, I do privacy quite a bit on my Facebook on different things because I don't want people stealing stuff or, just saving all your pictures and posing as you. So all BCVC gear is going on sale tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, Echoes, I'll share that tomorrow, send me a link or something, or I'll see it around and I'll share the link for that. Again, guys, hey, I wish I had something to say about the live stream. I really don't know how it went. I don't know if I care that much. I don't know. I found it a little interesting that Corey was on, Conrad was on, Rob was on, Saiko. I have no idea what they said. I might have it on my phone. I don't know. I might just record it all if I can. But yeah, nothing really else to say. If anyone has anything, any final comments, tomorrow's church, and I do like to, oh really? Corey Miner said, if you own a BCVC shirt, you are in sin. Well, echoes, hey, Corey Miner, if you own a Saiko Woods BCV, shirt or hat, would you be in sin? Because Saiko Woods did not come up with that. He's not the originator of that. I can think of people saying that years and years ago, Bible college and stuff. Same book, chapter, verse. So would Saiko be in sin for copying other people's work there? I mean, book, chapter, verse just seems so uncopyrightable, I guess. I don't know what you'd want to put there. But people have thought about that before. Saiko, tons of people have. And so I don't think that you can make a rock solid case on that. I really don't. And hey guys, if you haven't checked out today's video, it was on really book, chapter, verse context. Because Saiko was doing some eisegesis where, sometimes some folks will go through scripture, will go through the Bible and pretend, hey, they're all the heroes in the Bible. Would you want to be Samson? I don't know if you'd want to be Samson, right? I'm Jesus. I'm like King David. I'm like fill in the blank, whatever hero there is, my mind's mush right now. And then, hey, those other people that disagree with me, well, they're like Goliath and they're like, whoever else. And so kind of that video, I think, brought to light some of the eisegesis. We could use other words. I won't. I'll be nice today. That's done from time to time. And the gal on his channel, Diane was her name. Hey, Saiko's talking about how Jesus was hit and even Jesus defended himself. Hey, Saiko, are you Jesus? Excuse me, I'm drinking some pop here and I'm just tired. And did someone hit you? Well, obviously, no. He's not Jesus and no one hit him. And that kind of just brings to light that we have some kind of classic eisegesis going on. But then you ask Saiko something like that, a fairly good observation, and he becomes pretty quarrelsome, and it becomes pretty evident in that video. So really, that's all my thoughts for the day. It is almost 10, and I like to, start getting ready for church for the Lord's Day, and get ready for that. Get, if you go to bed super late and stuff, and your mind's might not be as prepared for the message and for Sunday as it should be. So, public domain is the word you're looking for. Oh, there we go. Yeah. But the style and designs, yes, you can still. Okay. So yeah, book, chapter, verse, hey, that would be public domain, I would think. The style and domains, or the style and designs, you can still. I think that would be completely different than his. Yeah, that'd be nice. I actually have 2 book, chapter, verse shirts, and they're really nice, actually. You can see one right there. Backwards. I wonder how I could make this flip so it's not backwards anymore. But I don't know if that's even worth a conversation that's worth having and stuff. Hey, BCVC, is that sin or whatever? No, I mean, I guess I'd be interested in hearing, Corey's case for that. But yeah, make a Montana Viking fake video game video. Make a Montana Viking fake Montana game video. I should. How would that work? Yeah. You are double sin. There we go. Double sin. Yeah. So having a BCVC shirt. Yeah. And man, it was a good rebuke, correction for Saiko. And hopefully he would. Those who are wise, when they hear correction, what goes off in them, hey, even a king, hey, they can be, receive correction from a peasant. If the peasant is right, if what they're saying lines up with God's word. And what happens is that king becomes more wise from even the peasant, correcting them. And so wise people you'll find in your life and in my life, I found wise people, they love correction. Someone corrects them and they say, hey, thank you so much for correcting. They'll even pursue correction. I think of sports, think of soccer, football, that kind of stuff. And someone corrects them and they'll go further and say, hey, coach, you saw me, go to catch that pass and make those cuts and make those moves. How could I do that better? How could I improve on that? Well, that's a person that's just going to excel and do better. Tom Brady, he's always thinking, hey, how can I improve my game? How can I correct different things? And Tom Brady is so much better and wiser, and his game just goes top notch. Why? Because he wants every small thing, every minor thing corrected. Now, fools hate correction. Fools spurn correction. Someone corrects a fool, and how do they respond? They respond in anger. They brush it off. They think that the person's just attacking them. And what happens to a fool is they do not grow in wisdom. Why? They don't receive correction. And so that fool isn't going to improve it could be a football game, their soccer skills, whatever. Why? Because they just know it all. They know better than the coach. They know better than everyone else. That is a life of a fool who always goes around saying, hey, I did nothing wrong. I have nothing to improve. And even if I did, I'm not going to seek out correction. I'm not going to seek out a way to improve the things that I do. And that is a mark on, some folks. It is not weakness to pursue correction or say, hey, I was wrong there. And if you are wise, then that will be a mark of your life. Hey, God, we could apply this even to our lives. Hey, God, where in my life do I need to grow? Hey, Holy Spirit, examine me, examine my life. Am I treating other people with love and kindness and the fruit of the Spirit? How can I improve, be more Christ-like, and pray that God would give us the strength, give us, conform us, transform us to the image of Christ, these kind of things. And a way that he does that is God corrects those whom he loves. And so and oftentimes he'll use elders, he'll use other believers, he'll use unbelievers to even correct his children, people that he loves. When your English teacher says, hey, you spelled such and such a word wrong. Well, that doesn't mean you go, 50 hours defending yourself. No, I didn't do anything wrong. And the teacher, they've got these 20 problems with their lives. Someone who's wise says, hey, you're right. I misspelled this word. And then, they'll go and pursue correction if they want to excel in English or math or whatever subject. They'll pursue correction, pursue knowledge and wisdom and all these things from elders, from mature believers, from people who have been there and done that kind of thing. So again, accepting correction, that isn't a sign of weakness. That's actually a sign of wisdom and growing and all these things. A fool hates correction, says, I have done nothing wrong, over and over again till they're blue in the face. And you just can't, hey, what do you do? What do you do? After a fool just repeatedly refuses to admit they've done anything wrong, it almost becomes foolish to argue with a fool. You kind of just go your own ways, and the fool can continue in their folly, kind of thing. So with that, that's dope. There we go. Thanks to Corey, I'm now going to wear my shirt all day tomorrow. There we go. Go work to church and stuff. I want to go hear that argument. That would be probably the last kind of thing I would address. I mean, you could say, hey, there's falling out and stuff, but man, go address Proverbs 13:11. I don't know if, or 17:11. I don't know if he was in the chat today. But I could probably check out. Yeah, he was a moderator today. So hey, Corey Miner, should Proverbs 17:11 be a moderator on Saiko Wood's channel who goes around saying, hey, I don't even want to repeat the things that he says. It just make you blush. It's not Christians, almost ought not even repeat the kind of stuff that they do out in the open. But that's just food for thought. First things first, hey, remove Proverbs 17:11 from being a moderator. He's not qualified to. I don't know if Saiko Woods considers his channel a ministry. I'm guessing he probably would. I think his channel description says that it's ministry. And so, hey, why would you have someone like Proverbs 17:11, lead and moderate and all that? But, and some folks probably know what I'm referring to. Some don't. That's okay. But Proverbs 17:11, don't get me started on there. Abusive speech, and it really just lines up to the leader over there. So, hey guys, I'm done. I'm gonna start getting ready for the Lord's Day tomorrow, and hopefully finish this root beer. Maybe I'll have a root beer float. Just before I go to bed. But with that, hey, hit the like button on the way out. Maybe I'll show just one of those kind of fun movie clips before I take off. If I can find it. Here we go. I'll show this and then we'll call it a day.